the St. John cafeteria. We were very focused on the environment and the Green City program. I will tell you, it's hard to maintain that Green City status when you dump 200 million gallons of sewage. If anybody's talking about the environment, I want you to remind them that it's hard to stay in Green City if we do that. We're going to fix that problem. We will fix that problem. I promise you, we will fix that problem. And we will also be open and honest to everybody the entire way, as we're fixing it and as we're dealing with the issues that come about us. Other things, we started the Playing Close to Home program, right? Playing Close to Home was a commitment to build a playground within a half-mile walk of every job in the city. And then we aggressively went after that. We had 84% of the city covered before I left office. That's largely been stopped. Before I leave office again, we'll have 100%. I think if a family can walk their child to a public playground and meet their neighbors, you feel differently about your neighbor. Right? You feel differently. We will continue that. We'll put that in place. The bike pass system, we will continue and strengthen that. I believe transportation, whether it's pedestrian transportation, the pedestrian scale in our various areas of the city, or bike transportation, we will continue to strengthen that. We will continue to build that as we go forward. I really think neighborhoods are where it's all at. Economic development and jobs, I'm going to give you a second. Schools. Okay? When I first ran, people said, well, schools aren't part of the mayor's job. Why are you talking about schools? But you know, if we don't have good schools, it's hard to get people to move in our neighborhoods, right? Because people are going to ask the realtor, what school is my child going to? Right? And if we don't have good schools, it's hard to get businesses to come into our community. And it's hard to keep businesses in our community. Because they want to know, because the children of their employees are going to go to our schools. And because they're going to be getting their new employees from our schools. So schools are important to the city. Don't tell me it's not the mayor's job, right? So when we were in office, we had a list of programs on how to improve our public schools in the city. One of them, we did the Doorway Scholarship. They're now called Take Stock. We raised enough money to buy scholarships. So what we did was, it was private money, we told a sixth grader in a free and reduced lunch program, okay, low-income kid, that if you maintain a C average, your attendance is good, your conduct is good, you're drug-free, crime-free, between 6th and 12th grade, you will get a 4-year college scholarship. Yeah. That's an incredible incentive for us to stay good, right? If we introduce the graduation rate, we're not all that great. 93% of our Doorway Scholarship graduated, and most went out of college after we did that. That's important. We had teacher loans. We gave teachers loans to be as a down payment. When you state housing money, gave teachers loans if they live in the city and if they taught in the city, that they could buy a house in the city, 0 interest loans for 10 years. If they stayed in the city, they never had to pay a loan. We went to the principal. I had a principal come up to me and they said, you know, if I get an F, I'm in the front page of the newspaper. And if I get an A, I don't even get a call from the superintendent or anything, right? So we put together the Top Apple program to reward the principals and the assistant principals in our program. By the way, we got 100 different businesses to give us money to fund these programs. And we would give the principals, if they got an A or if they improved the letter grade, we would tell them, okay, this is what we want to do. We're going to give you a nice marble apple with your name on it, and we're going to give you a gift basket with theater tickets. We're going to give you dinner for 2 in a nice restaurant downtown, a weekend with your family at the Trade Winds Resort, and a cash bonus, a couple $1,000 cash bonus for every one of those principals. We had a big event. It was televised. It made them feel appreciated, right? We need to make the people, the teachers, the assistant principals, the principals, the folks in our schools have a very tough job. We need to stand behind them, work in partnership with the superintendent of schools, in partnership with the school board, not against them. We always work in partnership and help make our schools. It is not acceptable for our schools to be where they are. We need to move our schools. Leslie Curtis telling me me she's going like this. So I'm going to conclude the last topic and then move on. Okay? Jobs and economic development. Downtown. You all know what happened downtown. We a great effort, not just during my administration, Mayor Fisher's administration, Mayor Ulrich's administration. Bob Ulrich, former mayor, used to tell me, Rick, don't ever forget, downtown's the heart of the city. If you want a healthy city, you have to have a healthy heart. And so we focused on the downtown. We brought St. Pete College into downtown. We worked in SRI downtown, expansion of USF, Beach Drive. We developed the Beach Drive. Steve Westphal, I love Steve Westphal. 4 restaurants on Beach Drive. And we dedicated ourselves to becoming an arts community. We decided that arts was 3 different things in my mind. One, it is part of the quality of life of the people in our city, right? And number 2, it expands us culturally as a city. And 3, it's an economic driver. So we brought Chihuly downtown. We brought Dali downtown. We rebuilt the Mahaffey Theater. There was an expansion of the Museum of Fine Arts. We brought in American Stage, rebuilt in the new building, the land that we gave to St. Pete College. We brought the Florida Orchestra. And then after I left office, Duncan McCullen and I, a block from here, sat down and invented the Warehouse Art District, where art is made. Finally, for Leslie's benefit, I'm going to close with Midtown. Okay? Midtown saying, we are in Midtown. Yes. This, by the way, was where I had my second victory party as mayor of St. Petersburg. And because we wanted to have it in Midtown. Right? We wanted because it's an important part of our community. When we worked on the Midtown effort, if you're trying to do that, you have to do 2 different things. You have to change the environment of that part of the community, and you have to change the opportunities within that part. So with the environment, for those of you that weren't here back then, right, we brought in a college campus. We brought in a grocery store. We brought in a bank. By the way, all these were the first time ever in this part of the community. We rebuilt the Royal Theater as a place for culture and kids to learn music and things. This was created. The Clay and Pottery Center was created. Throughout the Midtown community, block by block by block, there were assets brought in to change the environment. But you also have to change, and by the way, it's easy to rattle all this stuff up. I can't tell you how hard it was to get a grocery store. I can tell you how hard it was and how easy it was to let it go. I think we are going to get a grocery store back in Midtown. All right. You also have to change the opportunities for the people in that part of the community. And that was what Job Corps was all about, right? That was what bringing the St. Pete College campus. That's what Head Start was all about, right? That's what these 1,000 doorway scholarships was all about. We as an entire community have to be committed to the most economically depressed part of our community. Because if we don't, we won't be a seamless city. And I believe in seamless cities. A seamless city is a place where when you're going from one part of the town to another part of the town, you never cross the city. Whether that's seen as a neighborhood boundary or a railroad track or whatever. And enter a place you don't want to be. Where you feel like you got to reach over and lock your door. Where you see drug dealing going on in the street. Right? Where you see broken windows and boarded up buildings. Where there are children without hope. And they're growing up in a house where they're sometimes afraid to go out in their own front yard and play. If we don't want our children growing up in that kind of environment, then there's no child in our city that should grow up in that kind of environment. We need to be dedicated as an entire city to creating a seamless city. But seamless city is more than that. It also means that we're all in it together. It means that wherever you live, whoever you are, wherever you come from, we're not dividing ourselves. We're not Democrats or Republicans and independents. We're people of different national backgrounds. We're people of different heritage. We're people of different sexual orientations. We're different people. And by the way, we can respect each other, even though we may not agree on everything. But what we do agree on is that we have an objective of building the best city in America. Your being here today means that you're with us on that journey. I can't thank you enough for being here, for your contributions to my campaign. This is our campaign. I look forward to seeing you along the journey. God bless.